MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners.
And now, your Seattle
Mariners baseball starts right now. Leger Newsom will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wonder how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels held in check there. Angels nothing. Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now in the box, Luis Torrens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year, and a lot of people are thinking sophomore slump. I don't see it. His abilities are off the charts. I think he's going to have another monster season.
The batter will be Taylor Trammell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Ball that time.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Slow little grounder left side. Rendon's got to get rid of it, and there's out number 2. Next up is Kyle Seager. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Mariners come up empty first time around. We played an inning in Seattle, no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball, that's kicked out.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 264 is average entering play, 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lewis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kyle Lewis becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sam Haggerty. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Oh, man, right there. Just an incredible play from one of the best shortstops in the game. Great job going to his backhand, but it's the release that makes all the difference, boys. With speed going down the line, he had to throw that across the diamond super fast, and he did just that. And he's slower with the exchange, and I think that's a knock. Awesome play.
J.P. Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hard hit towards center. Trout able to track it down for the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And now the first pitch. Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Up next, Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford has it on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Batting up. The designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that one yanked just foul. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Crawford onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Back now for the Mariners' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on-base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Batter will be Shed Long Jr. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
This is in the air out to right. Fowler has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the first baseman, Evan.
The next batter will be Evan White. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Louis.
リアルアストロズ負けましたよ。ブレーブス見事にいきましたね。
So now to the plate, Luis Torrens. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
怪しかったらね、言われますよね。
The 0-1 delivery.
じゃあおやすみ。あっちゃ。寝る時間ですな。
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. White, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0.
イヤホンジャックも差しっぱなしやから。
All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
これまた抜いたり刺したりしたらまたバリバリバリバリ。
I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
こないだこうた変換器が反応せんかったからね。
A swing and a miss, strike 1.
てっきり使えるもんや思ったんですけど、見事に反応なかったですな。
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. First delivery to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
出ないですからね。
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning
他の
number
メーカー
4.
のでもあるっちゃあるんですけど
And he
ね。
pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And another foul ball. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. White is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Taylor Trammell. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Sam Haggerty. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4. It's 1-0 Seattle. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Jared Wall.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Lewis looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a looper to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
The batter, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Upton on second. First with no outs. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Lewis, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Middle of the night from T-Mobile Park, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading up for the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, JP.
First pitch on its way. J.P. Crawford is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone. Now the 2-0 home.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And he misses again, ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming blue. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Shed Long Jr. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Upton will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Now here's the first offering. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Nick Margevicius takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 2.
Seager at third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
So next to hit is Jose Iglesias. No hits to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping up is Mike Trout. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. White is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes, first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Luis Torrens. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Taylor Trammell. Set and the pitch. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Curveball hit right back at him. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Seventh inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called
1 ball,
strike.
2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Torrens has it, but no chance to recover. Rendon is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now at the plate here is Jared Walsh. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. And it's quickly 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here is Justin Upton. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Popped up. White is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Next, it'll be Dexter Fowler. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Now at the plate is Kurt Suzuki. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on the way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Rendon at second. Walsh on at first with 2 down. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1 and 2 now.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else. Or that pitch might have went.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here comes the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Lewis. He went deep last time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. One out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Popped him up. Iglesias has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Sam Haggerty.
Digging in next, Sam Haggerty. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now here's the first offering. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Max Stassi. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Crawford onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels go quietly there. Still tied 1 apiece. Jose Quintana is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
The second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find him out.
At the plate now, Shedlong Jr. Pitch is popped up. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Evan White, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hit down the third baseline. Seager fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The third baseman, number 6,
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Grounded to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jared Walsh. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trammell gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth, and the Mariners look to celebrate in the Emerald City. Raisel Iglesias enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the first pitch. Luis Torrens is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So now to the plate, Taylor Trammell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ty France will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Into his windup, the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Upton. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ty France is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. So now here is Justin Upton. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Justin.
Here's the first pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate, and they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on the way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Two out, nobody on. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Halos lead this one 2-1. Ready now is Kyle Lewis, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This has to be a productive at bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over the plate.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Next to hit is Sam Haggerty. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he fouls this one off. A winning run at first with nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Very weakly on the ground. Ready on 1 and 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Upton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, J.P.
And now J.P. Crawford. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball, 1 and 2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Fowler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Mike Mayers takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Shed Long Jr. will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1 and 1. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Last chance for the Mariners. This one's flared toward left center. France heads for the plate. He'll score, and the Mariners have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1 and 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Braden Bishop will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. 2-2. Here it is. Evan White would be next. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's after it. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Donnie Walton will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Brayton Bishop will stay in the game, taking over in right field. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat.
Designated hitter, Max Stassi.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
And today's game is seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Stassi is retired to kick off the inning. Now it'll be David Fletcher, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in will be Jose Iglesias. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
0-1 the count. The 0-1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Now into the box, Evan White, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And the Mariners are going to walk home as winners.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Nick Margevicius claims the win out of the pen, his first, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.